Hello, guys, and welcome to the season review of the fourth season, I believe. Um, Today we have the obvious season review, no games, but we can show you some of the stats from the players and how we performed. As you know, we came seventh and got knocked out in the semi-finals. Cheltenham ended up winning the playoff final, so we can have a look at that somewhere. I'm pretty sure we can anyway. Exeter. Why am I on Exeter? There we are. So they won 1-0, which is a fair enough result, to be honest. We obviously had our players of the season. I can show you that on the Wikipedia when I bothered to get that up. But after a decent season, to be fair, we're hopefully looking at getting promotion next year, which is what we're really wanting. So that should be good enough possibility. We've got a few players hopefully coming in next season, pending. So we've got this guy, Benedetto. He's supposed to be a 5-star rating later on in his life. He's 4.5. Rios is 5. Von Schrotter, new Von Schrotter, is 5. And this Kroll, he's Australian, is 5-star potential as well. So that's what we're looking at. Obviously, we made 500k this year, which is quite good. A lot of it coming from that John McAtee deal, who ended up actually playing very little for Cardiff. He ended up playing for the reserves. But Cardiff, I think, are in a lot of debt. Yeah, they're insolvent. I don't even know what that means, but they very much got relegated, unfortunately for them. So basically, we'll just look at the squad pretty quickly. It's not going to be a long season review because, let's be honest, not much happened. We didn't win any trophies for the first time, so it's just one of them. So most appearances, Zibbert, most goals, Agahatsi, etc., etc. So what we're going to do is I'm going to show you the Wikipedia. I also forgot to show you this, actually. This obviously was how many games we won during the season. We obviously finished 7th. But the Carabao Cup, we finished 3rd. First year we didn't finish 3rd. We were into the 3rd round, which is the first year we were in it. Leasing.com trophy. We got into the 2nd knockout stage after the group stages, which is quite good for the first time we were in it. FA Cup, we were in the 2nd round. I haven't showed you who's won the trophies, like in different competitions. I can show you that right at the end if you want, or maybe in between. Depends how I do this. But thanks for watching. I'll be right back. Welcome back. This is the Wikipedia page. As you all know, they've decided to put ads on it now, which means it maybe people are actually looking at it. I have no idea. Maybe just because there's that many pages now. The overview, that's the long overview, which I've written out if you want to have a look at it. I'm not going to bother because you already know what's happened. The season results, you all know them. That's the league table. Mansfield, Wickham, Exeter and Cheltenham went up. Went all the way down to Carlisle because it was that tight this year. Obviously, this is the squad that played. Won't bother going through that. Transfers that we had. I'm going to have to start putting a total at the bottom of things now because I think there'll be some money involved. Obviously, staff. I'm not sure I told you actually, but I brought in a new scout called Ferdy Gorgon this year and a new physio called Emma Constantine. Emma is a silver rated and Ferdy is bronze. Everyone's bronze apart from Emma. So she was interested, so I thought I might as well bring her in and bring some more staff on board. The awards is where obviously most of this is different because obviously it's not shown on the actual game. I make this up. So in July I gave it to Preston, August I gave it to Agahatsi, September I also gave it to Agahatsi, October to Thompson, November to Thompson, December to Agahatsi, January to Thompson, February I gave it to new signing Reagan, March to Danny Preston, the left back, April Galantes played well, and in May the only scorer was Robertson, so I decided to give it to him. Obviously the most appearances was Zibbert, most goals was Agahatsi, most assists was Robertson, most yellow cards was Patterson. He had quite a naughty season, but it's one of them. Most red cards goes to Stasanisic, who's actually leaving us at the end of the season. He doesn't want to sign a new contract, which is fair enough. He's not that good anyway. highest average rating was new signing McCarron. He had a very good last second half of the season when we brought him in January off the free agent list. So he's been playing very well. Young Carlisle youngster, born in Preston, so he's from around my area. Player of the season I gave to Galantes, scoring 10 goals and 1 assist. It's another solid season. He played well last season, so I had to give him it this year. Young player was definitely Darman. He played very well. His average rating of 7.31. He didn't score, he didn't give any assists, but he was just very solid, and he'll grow up to be a very good centre-back. Hopefully we can keep hold of him. Old player of the season was either between Zibbert and Kleinheider, but I decided to give it to Zibbert just because he's a good player and he's played the most this season, so I think he deserves something. Signing good season I gave to Robertson because he's been playing very well recently. So we will shut that up. Team of the season, as you know, was Harry Campbell. He played the same amount as Kleinheider. Patterson, Lacey, Darman, McLaughlin. Somehow McLaughlin got in there, but instead of Danny Preston, but that's fair play. I'm sure that'll change next season. Zibbert, Greenfield got in. Agahatzi got on the wing. Jordan Preston in Cam, surprisingly, I guess because he scored quite a few this season. Joe Hay, he only played 20-odd games this season. He got lucky to get him. And Thompson managed to get on the score sheet. So it's just the other leagues which I need to show you, which I haven't actually put on the wiki yet. So I will show you them next. Here are the winners of the various cups and stuff in the in the career. Man City beat Tottenham to the Premier League. Birmingham have been promoted to the Premier League for the first time, since maybe 2010 they were last in it, with Brentford. League One was won by Coventry and Sunderland was second. Mansfield, obviously we know because we're in League Two, beat Wickham to the title. The National are coming up are Plymouth and Salford. Stafford won by 2 lower league teams, so Stafford and Grantham, and the South Vanarama was Dover and Haverton W. Chelsea came away with the FA Cup against Tottenham, so Tottenham missing out on 2 trophies there. Carabao was won by United and Chelsea. I was going to say Liverpool haven't won anything yet, but the Community Shield was won by Liverpool against City. Leasing Trophy was won by Exeter against Blackpool. Blackpool knocked us out of it, so that's fair enough. The FA Trophy, obviously, we're not in anymore. Hartlepool won against Wrexham. Juve won the Serie A, which isn't surprising. Bundesliga was won by Bayer Leverkusen, which is quite a surprise. Let's see if there's any other surprises. The Premiership, the Ladbrokes Premiership, was won by Rangers. Celtic just missed out. Unlucky for them. I would click on it, but I'm not actually in here now. This is just on my pictures. And then at the bottom, we have the Champions League, which was won by Liverpool. They obviously didn't focus on the league this season, so they took another Champions League medal away. And Sevilla were second place, which is quite surprising to be fair. The Super Cup was won by Porto. They were in it last season, and they also beat Benfica. The Europa Cup was won by Anderlecht this year against Bilbao, and the Europa Cup 2, which I genuinely don't even know what that is, was won by Ghent against Borussia Dortmund. That is a very bad result for them. So thank you for watching, and in 2 days you'll be seeing the start of the new season. I've actually already gone through that, kind of, and so you'll be seeing some nice new transfers and hopefully a push or promotion. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.